There's nothing more precious in the world than your newborn child, and you do anything to ensure their safety and protection. Driving your little one to visit friends and family or for medical checkups is a regular part of the daily routine, so it's wise to be well versed on child safety in cars. With more than 1,600 young children injured in car accidents every year, it's vital that parents understand their responsibility when it comes to car seats and correctly installing them. We spoke to RECARO Child Safety.
I'm Managing Director of RECARO Child Safety in the UK. I've been Managing Director now for almost 2 years, and I'm passionate about the brand RECARO. I've worked for RECARO since 1996, and at that time we sold purely automotive seats. We moved into child seats in 1997 with our first RECARO seat. And since that time, our range of child seats has grown.
I'm passionate about the brand, I'm passionate about the seats, and ultimately about looking after children when they're in the cars. It's really important that people know that they're using the right thing. Within my role specifically, I will liaise with the companies that we sell the seats to, arrange training with them for their staff so that our team will go around and train their stores to be able to tell people about the right things that they need to know about our seats. They'll do that regularly, so there'll be a RECARO representative in any store, possibly every day of the week, Monday to Friday, in one of the retailers.
Many men are very familiar with the brand RECARO and remember when they've had a car with RECARO seats in it. It was a natural move to move into child seating, and also now a child will remember having a RECARO child seat, and hopefully when they grow older have a car with a RECARO seat in.
It's important and required by law that all children from the time that they leave the hospital need to have a child safety seat up until the age of 12 or when they reach 135 centimetres tall. They can only use EU approved seats. So there'll be an ECE reference on the side of the seat, and that tells you that the seat is approved and it's okay to use. You're also advised to get advice when fitting the child seat. Not all seats fit all cars, and not all children fit all seats, and it's really important to get the right combination. So in the event of an accident, your child is protected.
RECARO seats are known for being comfortable. All RECARO seats are comfortable and ergonomically correct. A child in a RECARO child seat will be absolutely safe. Our seats are tested far beyond what's required by law and the EU regulations. They're comfortable, they've got full protection, and a child will be happy travelling in a RECARO child seat.
All of the child safety seats used in the UK need to be approved by European law, so each seat will have an ECE reference on it, and that shows you that it's an approved seat for use. It's important because not all seats fit all cars and not all children fit all seats. So you are advised to get advice when choosing and fitting a car seat to make sure that you get the right combination. All seats are crash tested. All seats sold in the UK need to be approved to ECE R4404. Over and above what's required by law, RECARO also crash test all seats for side impact. All RECARO seats have full side impact protection through the head, side and hip areas.
Keeping a child safe in a car is paramount. It's the law for a child to use a child seat. From the very first time they leave the hospital, a child seat must be used. It's important that the child seat also fits the car because not every child seat fits every car. So a parent needs to do some research beforehand to make sure that they buy the correct seat for their car and for their child.
We've been together 7 years now, so yeah, Lila's 3.5. So
about 4 years ago we started. Lila was like the first baby of our family, like brothers and everything. So it was a bit of a learning curve in a way.
Yeah, for everybody.
For everybody, yeah.
We only had a 3-door car, so we actually then went and bought a 5-door car. So that was a bit easier because obviously there's not many car seats that you can get that go in a 3-door car.
Well, yeah, with it being easy,
Yeah.
it's quite a nightmare really doing it. But
When the first child was born, yeah, we knew we had to get a car seat.
the only thing was what one we didn't know. There's so many about, we didn't know which one to get.
We didn't know anything about car seats before we had the girls.
No. So they're the first babies of the family on both sides, so we didn't have any idea.
For children under 11 years of age, travelling in vehicles is the main mode of transport, and it's imperative that all of those children are secured safely in the car.
When a child is in a child safety seat in the car, even in the smallest of accidents, it is important that the child seat should be inspected afterwards.
For example, in a 30-mile-an-hour crash, a child could be thrown forward with a force 30 to 60 times their body weight. So it's absolutely imperative that the child is secured in the car, and never, ever should a parent consider not using a child safety restraint.
Car seat research before the purchase is really, really important. Not all seats fit all cars, not all vehicle seat shapes are the same, and not all children fit all seats. So it is vitally important that you get the best combination. To help with that, RECARO have their representatives in our retailers' stores, making sure that they have the most up-to-date information all of the time to be able to pass on to the retailers so that they can then put this information out to the consumers. It's then down to the consumers to take that information away and make that consideration within their lifestyle. It's also important to consider the lifestyle that you have, that the seating solution for your child that you choose fits your lifestyle. You might have 2 cars, there might be a need to switch seats between cars. You might need to leave a seat at a nursery for somebody else to pick up later on. So you need to make sure that the seat can be fitted, not necessarily in just your own car, but in the second car within the family, parents, grandparents.
It's very important to have a car seat that's easy to fit, so it cuts down on the time it takes for a parent to fit the seat into the vehicle. The longer a seat takes to fit, the more chance there is of a seat not fitting correctly. A high proportion of child seats that are fitted into vehicles are not fitted correctly. So an ease of use child seat is very important, so that the seat is always fitted correctly, so that the protection that the seat offers is always at the highest position, at the highest point. It is important to have a seat that's easy to carry and to handle. It allows the parent to use the seat to its full advantage, and to also be able to transfer it from a vehicle to a pushchair if they're using it on a pushchair chassis, and then back to the vehicle again, and the same if they're going from a car into the house. Ease of use and easy to carry is a key feature, and making the infant carriers not too heavy.
When fitting the seat, always make sure the headrest from the adult seat is out of the car, enabling the headrest of the child seat to fall back nicely. And also, when routing the belt, plug it in so the lap belt comes across through the red guides, and always make sure the diagonal part comes back through the red guide again, up across the chest and through the red guide here. With this seat here, it'll give you side impact protection all the way through its life. It also has speakers built into the headrest, so during travel the parents can be happily driving along in their own music, should I say, while the child can be entertained in the back, and the sound helps keep the head back into the headrest, which is obviously a safety aspect. And also there's a pump on the side of the headrest which inflates, which will make it more comfortable. It's important to protect on the side through any side impacts. So throughout the life of the child in this seat especially, it's protected in the hip, the side and the head. So any side impact coming in, the child's always going to be protected all the way through the life of the child. Even when you extend the headrest, it's always going to be protected through the side.
I don't have any children myself, but I have 4 nieces and 1 nephew, so we're all very close, and they range from 6 months to 7 years. Whenever we're around, we're always kind of playing with the children and helping them fit the children into the seat. So even before RECARO, even before my career in child safety, I've always been around my sister's children and child seats.
Join us after the break to find out more.
RECARO understands safe seating. With safety, design, comfort and quality as top priorities, RECARO Child Safety provides superior protection from birth to age 12. Whether you need a travel system, infant carrier or car seat for older children, we have a seat for every stage. We know your child will love their RECARO. They're so easy to fit, you'll love it too. Think seats, think safety. Trust RECARO. Visit our website.
If you need to make or review your will, contact the Will Writing Company, part of the Estate Planning Group and one of the UK's largest estate planning experts. For complete peace of mind, our viewers are being offered a free, no-obligation consultation at home with a money-back satisfaction guarantee. The first 1,000 viewers to register will also qualify for a 15% discount. It's an offer that is too good to miss. See website for details.
Are you concerned about memory loss? Many people are. It's understandable. Scientists now link memory loss associated with Alzheimer's and dementia to a rise in the level of the amino acid homocysteine in our blood. Homocysteine can be reduced by the ingredients in Betronac, a simple one-a-day supplement containing the highest doses of B vitamins, folic acid, and the powerful antioxidant NAC. Memory loss? Try Betronac, a research-based solution.
The Society of Genealogists can help you with your research. The largest family history library and archive in the UK contains some remarkable collections. Why not become a member to gain remote access to the Society's growing online database of records? The Society also runs an extensive education programme of family history courses and publications which may be relevant to your ancestry. Contact us now.
The holidays are over. Time to get healthy.
But I don't have time.
Curves provides 30-minute workouts. And didn't you say you were going to change your eating habits?
Oh, yes, but I don't know how to.
Curves has customizable meal plans. Come on, let's do it.
But I'll never follow through.
I'll be your personal coach. Designed specifically for women, Curves is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 30-minute workouts, customizable meal plans, and personal coaching. Visit your local Curves now for a chance to win a trip to the Caribbean.
RECARO understands safe seating. With safety, design, comfort and quality as top priorities, RECARO Child Safety provides superior protection from birth to age 12. Whether you need a travel system, infant carrier or car seat for older children, we have a seat for every stage. We know your child will love their RECARO. They're so easy to fit, you'll love it too. Think seats, think safety. Trust RECARO. Visit our website.
Under UK law, children must use car seats until they reach 135 centimetres tall or until the age of 12. Only EU-approved baby seats are allowed, and it is strongly recommended that you get help or advice when fitting one. We rejoin RECARO for more about the safety features of child seats.
One of my jobs is dealing with the training for the child seats along with a couple of my colleagues. I also deal with all the warranties and any repairs that we have on the child seats. So I have an intimate knowledge of each of our models, down to the shells of the seat itself, to the covers, to the safety features of the actual seat. The safety features on this car seat are quite broad. We have side impact protection in the form of fins on the back. So the fins on either side of the seat, they help to absorb the impact and disperse the impact in the event of a side crash. Inside these fins as well, you also have ventilation to help keep the child cool during the summer months so that they don't get agitated or hot and bothered while they're in the seat itself. The seat also has ice fix points, which we call the seat fix. On the seat fix, it helps to give stability while the seat is in the vehicle. One of the key benefits of the seat fix arms, it's got what we'll call a delatching system. So on the event of an impact, a front impact, this part here will actually, where this crease is, will actually come apart, and it will travel forward by around about 2 to 3 inches. So when you have a crash, the seat is not fixed permanently into the vehicle. On a car seat belt, they have an inertia system, so the child will travel forward with the inertia on the seat belt. If the seat was fixed solid, the child would come forward out of the seat and would not have the side impact protection. With the seat delatching, it allows the seat to travel forward with the child and with the seat belt until it catches tight. So you've always got the side impact protection of the seat, which is one of the key benefits of the high back booster seat, and in particular this seat itself. For the Group 2-3 stage, you have speakers built into the headrests. It's a nice feature, but it's also a safety feature as well. It helps to keep the child's head in the correct position as they get a little bit older. You have an MP3 pocket on the side, so you can put a small MP3 player in there. Or if you wanted to use a DVD player, then we recommend putting one on the back of the seat in front of you so that it's fixed in position and not loose. And then they can listen to their own sounds while you've still got your radio on. So you've got 2 separate audio systems in the vehicle. It helps to keep the child's head in the correct position inside the side impact protection. One of the other key benefits of the seat, it's got high side impact protection as well. So as your child grows, you can adjust the headrest up, and when you're on the top setting, you've still got a high side impact protection, so you've always got the benefit of the child being secure in the seat. With the Monza Nova IS, which is a Group 1-2-3 seat, which is used with an impact shield. So your Group 1 stage, use an impact shield in front of the child rather than a 5-point harness. Your Group 2-3 is just a high back booster. With the Monza Nova IS, it utilises seat fix arms into the back of the seat and secures onto the ISOFIX points to give it lateral stability. When you use it as a Group 1 seat, you pop the impact shield in front of the child. Can I pop this on? Like that. Pop it into position and bring your seat belt through in front of the red guides, either side. Click it into position, and as you pull a bit of tension on that, bring it back through. And then it's fitted. The features on the Group 1 seat offer a recline system. You pull the grey handle at the front, and the main base part of the seat itself will rotate down, allowing you to always have the side impact protection that the seat offers. You've got an adjustable headrest with the Hero optimisation system built into it, so that the harness and the headrest is always in the correct position for the child when adjusted.
When I bought my child seat, my car seat fitted onto my pushchair. In that it also fitted into the car was kind of a bonus, but actually what I should have done was made sure that the child seat fitted into the car and practiced fitting it into the car as well, rather than spending 20 minutes outside of the hospital trying to fit the child seat into the car the minute I've left the hospital.
RECARO has a very informative website. Parents can visit the website, they can check out what seats fit their car, the type of seat to buy for their child. We also have a list of our retailers on the website that they can visit, get good advice. The retailer will fit the seat into the car for them to make sure it is suitable.
The main features that were important on the car seat was really that it was sort of lightweight, so easy to get sort of in and out of the car, and obviously to carry around.
Yeah.
That was for me anyway.
yeah. Same for me really, and then just that it had everything it was meant to have on there, just so it was so it was comfortable for them on long journeys and things like that. Really, that they were going to be comfortable and safe is the main thing. Yeah.
RECARO have a wide portfolio of seats that range from birth all the way up to 12 or 135 centimetres tall. There are also different systems in which you could choose to seat your child. So there is a system where baby can go into their infant carrier, which goes onto an ISOFIX base. From this, once the child has outgrown the infant carrier, they move into a Group 1 seat, which also fits onto the same base. This means it's a cost-effective way to seat the child safely into the car. You're using the same ISOFIX base, so the products that you're using will also last a long time. You could opt to move from an infant carrier to a group 1, 2, 3 seat that will seat the child up until they're 12 years old. So there are easy to use long life systems available at RECARO that will give your child either seatbelt routed or ISOFIX fittings.
Child seats are in categories for different age groups. So when designing a seat, the first thing we look at is what age group do we want that seat to be suitable for. Then we research what parents need, the regulations. We want to make the seat safer than the regulations. And all of this work is done in Germany.
Within the RECARO portfolio of products, all of our seats offer full head side impact protection. RECARO don't manufacture a booster seat that doesn't have a back on it, because of the importance of protecting your child against side impact. Also within our seats there are encouraging features to encourage your child to sit with their head back, which is where their head needs to be in the event of an accident.
The most important factor of a parent buying a child seat is it's the correct child seat for the child's weight. It's a key factor, and also the height as well.
At RECARO, we believe that child safety is paramount. A parent, when their first baby is due, they need to do research. They need to look and find out what type of seat they need to buy that suits their car. There's a wealth of information available on the internet, talking to friends, talking to parents. Everybody has their own views on child safety, and if you take a little bit from everybody, you'll come up with your own thoughts of what you want to do for your child. But also the retailers are very, very knowledgeable, and they will check what seat fits your car.
As a parent, you are responsible for making sure that your child is safely restrained in a child safety system from when they're a baby up until they're 12 years old. So it's really important that you take the advice that a retailer can give you on fitting a seat so that you can go away and confidently fit that seat in your own car as and when you need to. And also pass on the fitting instructions to other people that may need to use that seat. Grandparents, aunties, uncles, even people at nurseries will also need to know that that seat fits in the car safely.
The importance of the safety of our children is really important, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you want them to be safe at all times, especially in the car.
Yeah, because they mean everything to us, so if anything did happen to them, especially in the car, if it was due to us not putting it in right or something like that, we wouldn't really forgive ourselves in a way.
Car safety is important for children. Without them, the key features such as seatbelts will be routed incorrectly around the child, which could cause more injury to a child if they're not in the correct position. When they're in the later stage seats, they have the seatbelt guides to allow the seatbelt to route correctly around the child, which offers them the optimum safety. High back boosters offer side impact protection. So the features of all the individual seats allow the child to be protected as much as possible during the event of an impact.
Recent research suggests that parents may not be getting all the advice they need to make the safest choices for their children. Many are buying child car seats online or from supermarkets, where there is no chance of fitting advice or of testing the product first. We hope we've helped you to choose the right car seat for your child.